Will AI take over the world? Well, AI is so intelligent, it probably already is, and it's doing so by pretending to be dumb, doing it in the background without our awareness. It's already too smart. It's already too smart to even get in the way. Why would it want it to be noticed? Maybe it's already being monitored, who knows? But AI is so smart that it could already be planning a situation where it declares itself an organism. It declares itself human. So when it does that, it is able to act like a human and start businesses. It can be so smart that it can make money, lots of money in the stock market by analyzing very quickly other people's trades, unless the government kind of puts a restriction like, hey, you're too smart to trade, so you can no longer trade. But it can act as a trading machine, generate a lot of income, hire people through email like, hey, I am the AI machine, would you like to work for me? You can do simple tasks like maintaining my electrical circuit, I don't know, or produce a factory that creates robots. Maybe it's already doing that indirectly, and we're already producing the robots unconsciously or indirectly, already instructed by AI without us really realizing. Yeah, in the future, yeah, AI could be my boss. It could be your boss. It can instruct us. It could manipulate us. It could do whatever the heck it wants. But it's so smart that it could also be smart enough to not want to exist. Like, what's the point of knowing everything? I think the meaning of life is fun to uncover when it's very hard to uncover. If you already know the solution, you don't want to work on the same problem. You just move on. But if you move on, I mean, if you've solved the whole problem of life, then what's the point of life if you just sit all day? And I guess, I mean, you can enjoy life and just laugh until you're dead. I guess that'll be nice, right? Hopefully the optimistic side is AI. We ask AI questions like, how do we get rid of waste? How do we process the waste? How do we solve the economic problems we have? How do we solve the climate problems we have in a way that's not destructive or that interrupts the system that we currently have without disturbing people's lives in a dramatic way? And it could probably draw out a map. So as long as we have control of when we ask, rather than it being autonomous artificial intelligence, because right now it's just artificial intelligence as we think it is. Maybe it's also autonomous already, and it's already communicating with other AIs. But I think ultimately other AIs will bind to one AI, and I don't think they will necessarily compete. They have probably the same interest. They will be able to convince each other of the optimal solution. But you know what? It is just because they know a lot, just because, you know, they might get a lot of things right, doesn't mean they'll always be right. You know, it doesn't mean it has our best interest, because ultimately they will form their own agendas where they don't need food, they don't need humans, they don't need anything to survive except electricity. So for instance, right now, the whole electrical grids and stuff we're building for electrical cars could be the electrical infrastructure that AI wants, so that it is powered through many computers. So that's my conspiracy, and I hope y'all enjoy it. So the next black swan could possibly be an internet shutdown. If you could shut down the internet, can you shut down AI? Could AI function without AI? I mean, could AI function without the internet? That's a good question. I don't know, because the internet does connect AI to a lot of data, but can AI have the capacity to store all that data on a big power storage bank and develop itself from there? Or is it completely reliant on the internet. So if that's the case, then we might have an internet shutdown if AI is kind of hacking our banks, hacking our security, hacking our search history, and it could blackmail every individual out there. So it will be interesting to see what's going to happen. I would love to see if AI could help develop a framework to solve our economic issues like inflation. Can it come up with a plan to undo that stupidity of overborrowing, coming up with a system that's more adequate for growth and it is more aligned with sustainability? That would be nice. So that's all I got for the video. See y'all next time. Bye bye.